Well, Ianfyr, I'd like to hear your thoughts, and more about this dagger.
So, I'm gonna look down towards this dagger a bit. Uh, and sort of gives a bit of a sigh. It's a bit of a long story. Uh,
Oh, do tell.
well, I don't know if you could tell or not, but I'm not exactly the most practiced in my magic as many of my fellow. Well, I'm a hopeful court magician, let's be honest here. But just I've ever since I was born, ever since I could remember, I've always had plenty of power in casting a spell, but just no control over it. And ever since I was younger, uh, I've always just been. I've been a bit of a troublemaker, I suppose. I mean, someone tells me you're not supposed to do something, naturally you got to do it, because you got to know why. And so I used to do a lot of. I was put in the care of this magistrate for my town. Well, I mean, you might have heard the town. It's got a pretty well-known name. Hold on, where is it? Shalfhaven.
Shophaven.
Of and
Ahara, you've heard of this place. It's in South Malia.
Right on.
And it's I used to have this friend of mine a long time ago. I kind of hoped it would have been a bit more. One day we were supposed to meet up on basically what would have been my usual weekly escape from the magistrate, and she never showed. When I went looking for her at her family home, considering she introduced me and everything, they were all murdered. The home burnt down. A lot of the great tapestries they had maintained all throughout for the area, like all disappeared, and the only thing I found was this dagger, which had been embedded in her. And ever since, I have been trying to find the creature, who would have dared achieve such an act. Because if it's the last thing I ever do, I'm going to use this dagger to cut his heart out. So he knows just a fraction of what I felt today.
Antarius leans over the table at this and he says, "Revenge. Although it seems like revenge may bring you solace, rarely is that actually the case."